Hello, ruinous tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we started exploring the world of Ruin. Celeste made friends with Sabin again, and we tried to recruit Terra. We went and visited her in Moblitz with all of her children, but apparently she can no longer fight, so no point hanging out there, basically. So we're going to head to the west along the Serpent's Trench and see if we can find any more friends there or some such. So this is also a new enemy here, the Komodo Dragon. Turns out he didn't die to Fire Dance like I was hoping. Nice to get some Drain in there though, that's pretty good. Also, a lot more experience for that fight than some of the other ones around here. There should be some little pyramid-looking bugs around somewhere. Also, I seem to remember that sometimes those little dinosaur-looking dudes come in a single... good, it turns out float does make you immune to that, like you would expect. I think sometimes those mesosaurs will come in a single form, like... It looks like there's just one, but they'll all be stacked on top of each other. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure if that's still in Brave New World or not, but I remember something like that in the original. And yeah, unfortunately, if you're a fan of the original game and you like your wind dance that you normally learn somewhere around now, it will take a while. I don't remember exactly what level Sabin learns it at. Well, again, keeping in mind that this is technically Brave New World 1.8.6, it may change in the future. But, no wind dance, or whatever it's called, not wind dance, it'll be like, something, I forget. There's a, similar to fire dance, except wind elemental, but we're not going to learn that for a while. It takes some damage here. Yeah, those guys seem like a huge waste of time for experience. Almost give us nothing. But it's supposed to be difficult in the world of Ruin. Everything's dying and decaying, and the enemies don't give you much experience or anything. Oh, there they are. There's the little pyramid bug and the little plant dude. What was that? Oh, that's not very nice. Now, if I remember correctly, the little plant dudes tend to have like 10 HP and a huge amount of physical defense. But we'll see what they are in Brave New World. I'm not 100% sure. Pretty good defense to magic still. And the Osprey did not die. I don't know what Virite does. Maybe I don't want to know. So, the interesting thing here against Plant Pyre is this is when something like the Atma weapon would turn out to be very, very useful. Because it will do defense piercing damage, which will bypass its huge defense. Also, certain blitzes will do that now. Aura Bolt was the standard one in the original game. So even if it's got like 100 HP or whatever, as long as you've got defense ignoring attacks, you're fine. So, like, technically, you didn't have to go to Zen and recruit Sabin. You could be doing all of this solo with Celeste on her own. Things would be a lot more difficult, though. I also feel like I want to avoid the deserts for now. We can always come back later if we want to show off difficult encounters. Maybe once you've got a larger group. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, my bad. It probably won't be cast in this round, but I should have floated up again. Oh, apparently he can cast it quicker than she can cast Ice too. That's odd. I was hoping for Celeste's Esper level to get over 10 or so, but not enough experience to really get Esper experience. Oh look, Buffalax, another new enemy. Oh, completely immune to fire, great. And also deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Cool! Well, prepare for someone to die. Maybe we can suplex one in time. Hey, it's confused. That's great. I mean, I wasn't expecting the angry buffalo to cause that much damage. Maybe I should cast Scan on one, see if I can figure out what his weakness is, because they seem to hit really hard. No weaknesses, great! Just built like a tank. At least confuse works. Once you've got them confused, you're safer. He just landslided himself? Serves you right. Alright, get out of here, guy on a buffalo. Alright, there's that Esper level. Okay, so, I'll stop giving Seraph at some point, but, I really would like her to have over 1000 HP. We're already fighting some enemies that use the 1000 Needles type attack that just does 1000 damage. So you'd like to have more than that. Also, I believe in Zen, back where we recruited Sabin, someone mentioned that in the Serpent's Trench, which is where we are, some crazy cult of Kefka built a tower. Unfortunately, they also surrounded it in a ring of mountains, so we're not going to be able to go there. Wow. Just seems to hit really hard at 400 to 500 damage. And, you know, I'm sure some people are like, Blue, equip better armor and shields. It would not change 400 damage down much, I don't think. It'd be like, instead of 400, 380 or something. So we're basically stuck just letting Sabin suplex these guys until they finally die. I'm gonna take a gamble and say he's close enough to death that maybe Celeste can finish him. No. Pummel him back to the last century. Pummel him back to the world of balance. That's the truth. You know what? 500 experience here is actually not bad. Like, she just got a level up, and 3,300 to get another level up. That's 500 per fight. That doesn't actually take very long, so that's nice to know. Also, she did learn a new magic spell. I don't know how often I'd ever actually cast that in battle on the whole team, but oh, there it is. I think it's 33% less physical damage or something like that. Maybe 50%. Now, this is a desert we almost always have to take a couple steps in, I think. So if we got bad luck, could have been killed by super desert monsters there. Look, I'm just trying to follow the advice of the people in towns. They say stay out of the desert, I'm staying out of the desert. Now, if I remember correctly, against these sorts of enemies, the wind elemental attack from Sabin worked really well. We just don't have it. They don't seem particularly weak to fire. I'm hoping ice works. I think the Komodo dragons can turn you to stone as well once in a while. And then apparently they just want to do landslides nowadays. There's your stone attack. I don't know if he's immune to it or not, but... Oh, flub! I didn't even put that in right. Well, they definitely got poison, which is pretty standard for a thorny plant enemy. That did not do much. Alright, that's probably zombie. So you'll need death elemental protection to dodge that. And that just turns you to stop. That's pretty brutal as well, actually. So far these guys haven't really taken any damage. I don't know how much... Okay, well, unfortunately in this version they don't actually show you how much HP they have with scan. In other Final Fantasies in the future they would. Fire. It is fire. And ice. And holy. Alright. They just must have an awful lot of magic defense, I guess. Oh, come on. I'm gonna game over right here because I can't get out of the status block. Well, Sabin's probably going to kill Celeste, and that'll be a game over. Oh, good, he attacked himself. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. We can cure Zombie, but it won't revive him with very many HP. Alright, so we need to kill these things like yesterday. Luckily, magic dodge, apparently, or I guess it's stamina to protect you from status ailments. Alright, come on. We're like 2 steps from town as well. He's such a shame to be killed by statuses here. It's fine, we healed, we'll be fine. Ooh! Random encounter nearly got me. Alright. And she ran out of MP. We would not have had much left we could, not much left we could do after that. One more round. Alright, welcome to Nikeah. We'll just call it Nikeah. Now, you only ever came here in the World of Balance once or twice. Apparently, they're hiding? How would Kefka not know there was a city here that has not yet been destroyed? Clean! Thanks. They run out of soap in the World of Ruin? Or is just everyone too lazy to bother washing the linen? Alright. We are healed, we are fine. Anything else going on in Nikeah? I think I probably checked this clock by now, yeah. I guess I should remember, I have those elixirs for emergencies. Don't really need any of this stuff at the moment. Oh! Spooky castle now. Don't know why you woke up in Doma Castle, I thought it was abandoned. So, nothing unique for weapons here. We've been able to buy these all before, I think. This might be new, though. Now, I don't think these were here in the vanilla Final Fantasy VI. I don't know how good or how bad they are. I don't remember. But I'm going to spend all our money to find out. Spend everything? I'll buy the kite shield. Because it's a little bit cheaper than the armor. And I was already planning on going dark gear. So dark gear looks pretty good. More defense than Gaia gear and more speed and everything, which is also one of my favorite stats. Let me check, because I'm not 100% sure what Brave New World's done with them, sort of what the descriptions are. So, Dark Gear, lots of evasion, and I do like physical evasions. That's nice. And then Light Gear, less evasion but more magic oriented, I guess. So, light robe for magic, Dark Gear for people like Sabin. Seems pretty good then. So it's probably got more in common with what the white dress does. And it is pretty much a straight upgrade over the white dress, I guess. So that's kind of what I would look at it as. Also, better stamina, so if you have stamina type magic like regeneration, that's a little better. Sure, sounds good for mages. I guess the green beret we could move off of as well. Magus hat gives you a bunch of MP, I believe. Would drop our physical defense a tiny little bit. The Mystery Veil at least keeps her evasion good. Physical evade. We'll go with the Magus hat. That gives her, unless I've equipped something else that gives her MP max up. That should have given her 25% more MP. So that's good. Let's see. What was I going to do here? Equip. Oh, I was going to check the shield, right? So Diamond Kite is, I would say, a small step up from the gold shield. 10 more defense, 5 more magic defense. Not a huge jump, but we might slowly be approaching the point where shields are not bad. What I'm really waiting for is shields that protect against elements better, and then at that point we might want to consider them a little bit more closely. It's half lightning damage, but that's, halving is not what I want. I want to absorb or something like that, or nullify. Then it's really good. Thanks, kid. Educating child. It is like on hyper mode too. The thieves hang out at the pub all day. Wait, what? Figaro Castle? Remember we checked the prison with Figaro a couple times? There's a bunch of troops down there. Bunch of thieves down there. Also, apparently Figaro Castle's been stopped underground. Sure hope they brought some water with them and some oxygen. Hey look, some ships still work. This kid's been selling relics for a whole year. I'm sure he's doing fine. Survived the end of the world. These are all garbage though, don't even bother. I'll buy a second Dragoon Seal when I need it. For now, I don't even need this one. So the cafe, right? Thieves hanging out? Sandworms? They follow the spice, no doubt. Secret cave, ooh. I don't know who their last boss was supposed to be, but apparently this Gerard fellow's pretty friendly. He's kind of cute, even. Well, aren't you guys supposed to be getting on a boat or something? There you go. So, we look around for a little while. Maybe we'll find this Gerard. He must be in town somewhere. Not in the inn, though? Yeah, we already looked in the inn. Oh, he was hiding. Look at this. Hi, not Gerard, but actually Edgar, with different set of clothes. Wait, what are you doing ignoring us? Celeste is mightily confused. Don't you play stupid with me. Listen, milady, it grieves me to disappoint such a beauty, but I've been Gerard since the day since the day I was born. Also, like, you guys are familiar with what's the name? What's the word I'm looking for? Palindrome or something? Rearrange Gerard, the letters in a different order. Maybe you'll catch on. Yeah, Mr. Flirt. Also, like, by the way, isn't Sabin, like, his twin? Poor guy doesn't even recognize his twin brother. Alright, alright. Apparently it was all a trick to get us to follow. It was all an act. I wonder why this Edgar fella, Gerad fella, sorry, wants to go into Figaro then, other than the mooks who just want to get some loot. If we'd come to the ship earlier, I think they would have said it's not leaving just yet, and they would have told us to wait. So the only way to actually take the ship is to wait for not Edgar. So Nikeah's merchant class has continued the trading adventure, the ferry, even through the destruction of the world. This was one of the only reliable places to take a ship in the original World of Balance from Nikeah to South Figaro. And they're still doing it, even after the world has been destroyed. Although, we were stowaways, so we're lucky we didn't get caught and forced to walk the plank, obviously. Anyway, now we can hop back and forth if we want. Wow. They really want us to go for a free ride. Well, welcome back to South Figaro. Oh, we'll go talk to the thieves later. This place is also mostly spared from destruction. In fact, they've cleaned it up since the Magitech armor a bit, and it's looking pretty good. Oh. Well, the cave used to go from South Figaro to Figaro Castle's desert. I guess the world's been rearranged. Now, I believe this place looked a lot worse last time we saw it because of the whole, wait. Seriously? After the whole Imperial Conquest thing. Anything interesting? We've already got a couple of those. The Falcon is an expensive sword. I always remember at this point in the game that I feel like buying anything here is a waste of money, because we're about to get new towns, other towns that have much better and also more expensive stuff. So it's easy to waste your money here, even though some of the stuff is a nice upgrade. We'll find even better upgrades soon enough. It's probably not worth it. Unless you know you're fighting enemies that use a lot of lightning magic. So, is this guy still alive? The one that sold out the Empire? Or the South Figaro? There's nothing left of her hometown. I don't know where that is. I don't know where she's supposed to come from, honestly. I thought she was just one of the rich people that sold out Figaro. She still hasn't figured... It's been a year and an Imperial invasion in the end of the world, and they never figured out that there was a hidden area back here with lamps that somebody's been lighting. I just wanted to see how much you could still go back here in the mod. There was kind of a strange bug in the, not bug per se, but a strange glitch. That you could head down here in the original game and fight enemies from, like, the Imperial Guard. Just kind of odd. Yeah. Oh, look, they're still here. Look. Just wanted to show off that these guys are still hanging around. You know, the Vector's been nuked. There's no Empire at all anymore. But these guys are still fighting. And if you head down below South Figaro, you can fight them some more. I'm really glad this is still here. Alright. Totally worth it. I just had to test that out. I thought so, I was thinking that Brave New World may have replaced them with some sort of killer underground enemy that punishes you for going back here, but it looks like it's been ignored for now. Alright, so South Figaro, what else is there to do? Well, we want to talk to the boss of the thieves, whose name is clearly not Edgar. But we'll explore the rest of the town. Oh, so maybe the reason this place looks good... Only 100 rebuilds, and then they have to move. But the reason this place looks better is because they're just really hard-working citizens. Oh, Duncan. If you remember, we all thought he was dead. Just meditating somewhere east of Narsh. End of the world. If the end of the world couldn't stop Sabin, then death can't stop Duncan. Them's the rules. Still just wants his cider. Pretty rude. I don't think you can take the shortcut from this end anymore. That was a lock-specific scenario sort of deal. You can come the other direction if you enter the mansion and take the trip the other way, but secret passages, not that important. Nothing we need. I've been using quite a lot of tinctures lately to keep Celeste's MP topped up. Hopefully we don't have to keep doing that for too long. They're kind of hard to replace right now. Just, you know, I have to do an awful lot of fighting to grind out the GP to replace what I've been spending on recovery items. I miss those tents. Nothing new here either, unfortunately. So a little bit of new weapons and armor if you want some, but we'll hold off for now. Oh, wait. Maybe check the other room, Blue. I want to look around. Yeah, I want to talk to the thieves first. Some guy? Just some guy came through. Very helpful. Yeah, we'll have to be careful in Figaro Desert if you walk that way. Oh my. Oh, they probably all suffocated underneath the desert. I'm surprised you still have liquor in the post-apocalyptic world. Apparently we held on to the cider from a year ago. Yeah, I wonder who stole that. And it's like we gave him exactly the same cider he stole. Now, I don't know what this is for. This is something new in Brave New World, I believe. I assume we'll want to go to his grave and maybe pour one out or have a drink. But I don't actually know. This is not something I'm sure about. Just have to remember that for later. You don't need to spoil it in the comments. I'll figure it out probably later. If I get to the end of the game and I haven't figured it out, then you can let me know that I messed up. Alright, I think we've done all the exploring we need. Let's go talk to Gerad. Totally not... Get out of the way, thieves. We actually took quite the detour, to be honest. Somehow, I don't think any of you believe him, right? No one's fooled by Edgar's not too cunning disguise? Don't worry. Child Ankylo, me, I was not fooled either. Alright, well we should probably end the episode here. We'll have a little look around the area, maybe do a couple random battles. That's the cave we need to go into. We'll see what's around this area though first. Some evil bunnies. I don't know how dangerous this stuff's gonna be, and I didn't save it. If I remember correct... Dang it, that hits hard. Since when do bunnies do so much damage? If I remember correctly, these bunnies were kind of interesting in the original game. I think those are one of those rare enemies that actually cast healing magic on you. when you attack them. Like, it was weird. Much better experience. And a new blitz. I'm sure everyone's hoping it's the dance, or the wind move. But it's something completely different. Chakra. So, this one wasn't in the original Final Fantasy VI either. He had just basically a self-sacrifice move that healed everyone else on the team that no one ever used. So I think they removed that and added Chakra, which is basically the opposite of Mantra, except it's MP heal, which might be really good. We'll have to test it out. We can test it out right now. Let me save here just in case, because the key is that the South Figaro cave no longer really matters because you can just go around the outside. Like, the mountain separating South Figaro and Figaro Desert no longer blocks you. 36 MP isn't a ton, but any way to regain MP for free is valuable. That did not do enough damage. So, I don't know. I mean, oh good, free. That's about as much damage as we were gonna do. They're gonna full heal up. That's great. Yeah. The good news is you can tell we had them down to like 260 HP or so. They're not that tough. Fire Dance works pretty well. So I'd like to walk a little bit further on the main map because I'm trying to show off something about the geography here. Hopefully we can take more than 2 steps before we get into combat. I will admit that we're getting more money in these battles than I expected. So, if you're getting over 2,000 GP per battle, that's not as bad as I tend to remember this phase of the game, where I'm always broke. But yeah, anyway, this is Figaro Desert. I don't really want to fight the enemies in there right now, because I'm scared of them. And we only have 2 party members. But, so why would you go to the cave, basically, right? Also, why is every encounter out here exactly the same? I want to do one more random battle after this, just to see if I can get a different group of encounters. I assume there's other possible battles out here besides bunnies and giant snake. 600 experience, though. I have a feeling Brave New World may have balanced this area to be a little bit more rewarding, which is nice. I could be wrong. But like I said, I'm used to this point of Final Fantasy VI being very short on gold and honestly even experience. You generally didn't get a whole lot. You know, I've probably never summoned Seraph either. Let's see what it does. There's a lot of Espers I have not shown off. Lifeline, that's gonna be like re-raise or something. Probably re-raise. Yeah, the green bar, if you've never seen that before, the green bar charging, your action bar, that's how Brave New World shows you that you're in re-raise mode, which is auto revive, basically. As soon as you die, life is automatically cast. So that's an interesting summon, or Esper. You know, it's pretty expensive, but might not be the worst idea. I'll go back to the inn to rest between episodes. One more battle. Come on, show me some different enemy. We're fighting the same thing here every time. Now, I guess maybe this is all you can fight around here. Aha, you missed. Yeah, re-rise we could cast like individually, not multi-target. So, it's cool. I expected Sabin's Blitz to go in a little bit quicker. Honestly, it doesn't feel like these enemies are that strong. Probably the enemies we fought in the desert would be way worse, and if we were back in the Serpent's Trench, it was maybe even a slightly more difficult back there. The activation rate on that Drain Sword is pretty good. Blood Sword, I believe. Alright, well, let's call that an episode. Got another level up, why not? I mean, I'm not trying to level grind per se. I'm trying to make my way through Brave New World without, you know, over-leveling in particular. Like, that's not my goal. So the level we're at, I'm trying to get to kind of organically by just fighting what's on the traveling while we're traveling. Anyway, I should stop rambling and end the episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. Next time, we'll travel through the South Figaro cave and see if we can catch up with Gerard.